From its fledgling beginning 15 years ago, City Vision Ministries has grown into one of metropolitan Kansas City's most successful community development corporations through residential construction, small business development, education, and community planning. Without a doubt, the heart and soul of City Vision Ministries is its leader, John Harvey, who left his position as pastor of Hillsview Church of God in 1994 to pursue his passion of rebuilding a community in urban Wyandotte County.
Well, I first met John Harvey the end of, or the late 90s. I was working at the National Center for Fathering then, and we had decided to do an urban fathering project in Wyandotte County. And I met John there, and I think right away began to sense some pretty extraordinary character in this guy. And what I mean by that is his commitment to the urban core and to urban neighborhoods and urban families. It's just quite apparent when you first meet him that here's a man who has just extremely high regard for neighborhoods and for people that most other people would just disregard.
John knows that a community begins with the connections between people, and that you can't just build buildings to make things better. You have to renew the people and the spirit of the neighborhood too. John's work may be in building renovations, but his mission is strengthening communities. His passion and dedication not only to Kansas City, Kansas neighborhoods, but to the people that live in them is undeniable.
Harvey has led development of more than 150 new housing units in the city's urban core, and led an organization that has provided home buyer and financial counseling to more than 1,500 families, and secured investments totaling more than $23 million for the community.
He has skills and abilities that would easily transfer to corporate life or a not-for-profit that has a $25 million endowment or budget. But here's a man who struggles day to day to keep an operation going just because he's committed to the urban core, and he's committed to poor people and people who, for many of them, probably would never own a house. Here's a man who's willing to work with them.
In 2002, Harvey focused his attention on one of City Vision Ministries' most ambitious endeavors, the redevelopment of the city's historic City Hall into a loft condominium building. Even Harvey's most ardent supporters had little hope for the project.
We took a tour, and I thought, John's lost it. I mean, this is probably the worst building I'd ever been in terms of its infrastructure. I mean, you're looking at it and you're going, how can anything good come out of this? And John is saying, wow, look at this, and wow, imagine that. John, I don't see it. I just don't see it. But that was his vision. He just has the ability to see beauty in the discarded. This man has the ability to take what other people would discard and say, there's beauty there, and I can restore it, and I can find it, and I can help bring it back to life.
His vision helped to develop downtown, the Turtle Hill community, which continues to be an amazing success, the renovation of the City Hall into a loft-style complex, and now Rosedale, which is currently in the middle of heavy development. With all the astounding growth in western Wyandotte County, John Harvey has made sure that the older northeast corner of the county is not forgotten. Exciting things are happening in downtown Kansas City, Kansas, and projects like the historical City Hall lofts give our community yet another reason to celebrate. Congratulations again, John, on this well-deserved honor, and thank you to everyone gathered for this conference for helping Kansas City fulfill its potential as a thriving community.